Ladies and gentlemen, Fragrance Master here, and today I've got a highly anticipated and highly requested video for you guys. This is one of the most anticipated fragrances of this year, and it's gonna release in 2 days, so I wanted to wait a few days before release to give you guys this video. So here it goes. Let's just get started. Today we're gonna be talking about Absolu Aventus, the newest release from the Creed house, which is supposed to be a stronger take on Creed Aventus. You guys know I am the Aventus master, so I will be the judge of that. I want to give you guys this video to kind of treat it like a guide. You know, I don't want you guys blind buying this fragrance. I personally don't think it's blind buy worthy, but I want to give you guys a little review on it and a take to show you guys kind of what it's about. Here is the box. As you can see, they went with a different approach on this box. It's a slide out insert box, similar to that of Carlisle and certain Parfum de Marly exclusives. But this is it right here. This is what you get in the box, how it is right now. This is how it comes. No extra wrapping, no inserts, no nothing. It's just the box and the bottle. I want to show it to you guys. I know a lot of people in the community were talking bad about the bottle, but to me the bottle is fine. You know, I'm not wearing the bottle, I'm wearing the juice. So nice little 75 milliliter bottle. It's a little cutie guy, you know, toss it in your pocket, backpack, you can take it anywhere with you. What does this thing smell like? Now, for those that were expecting the 2010, 2013 original vintage Aventus to come back, I'm sorry guys, that's not happening right now. This is almost a complete different fragrance than Creed Aventus. I know a lot of you were comparing it to Dior Sauvage Elixir, but I have to say this is much better than that, and it takes that and runs on its own. You know, I'm not gonna say that, oh, this is a clone of Elixir, because it's not. It's better than Elixir by a long shot, but it does it better, as to where Dior Sauvage Elixir stays the same throughout the life cycle. Absolu Aventus changes throughout its life cycle, and I'm glad I got a few months to try this fragrance out and wear it, because you know, I wanted to give you guys the full experience. I can't ever do a review if I don't know about the fragrance. And how do you find out about the fragrance? Is by wearing it. You have to wear them to find out how they perform with your body chemistry and see how they do on your skin. So I'm glad I waited, because now I feel super comfortable giving you guys this review. Let's talk smell. So in the beginning, it's a Creed Aventus wannabe opening. You know, you're gonna get a little bit of that famous apple pineapple Creed Aventus opening, but then almost instantaneously the grapefruit takes over, and it's something that I am not a fan of for this fragrance, because the beauty of Creed Aventus is the way Jean-Christophe made that opening. The only thing that this has in similarities with Creed Aventus is the opening. That's it. After that, it goes into the cinnamon. This goes into the cinnamon note, and then you get this bubblegum finish towards the end. So, you know, it's like a mixture of bubblegum, Creed Aventus, and then I also mentioned that if there is any way I can describe this fragrance, is as if Creed Aventus, Sauvage Elixir, ombre leather, and tobacco vanille had a baby. This is the product of that. It literally smells like a little bit of all of those fragrances, like a little bit of tobacco vanille, a little bit of Aventus in the opening, Sauvage Elixir in the heart because of the similarity notes, but it does that really good. And I wasn't expecting the Creed house to disappoint me. I knew that, you know, as long as this has certain similarities to Aventus, I will like it. But unfortunately, folks, it's not Creed Aventus. It will never be like one of these guys. You know, this guy right here is the king, and it smells 10 times better than Absolu. And if there's one thing Absolu did for me, is pop this guy more. It made this guy literally smell 10 times better. This stuff is so good, guys. I cannot stress it enough. vintage bottles of Creed Aventus smell so good, because remember, this is what got us in love with the fragrance. It was this juice. But we're talking about Absolute today, so let's not get carried away. Now let's talk longevity. Yes, as you may expect it, this has a beast mode longevity. I sprayed it on my arm, and I came back home at the end of the night, and I can still smell it almost 12 to 13 hours later. So longevity, it's beast mode. I guess Creed kind of took personal all the comments we made about Aventus, the new formulations of Aventus not lasting. So they kind of showed up with this one. But it sucks because it's not Aventus. So even though they made this buddy last, it's not Creed Aventus. So does it really matter? Only good during winter. I don't see myself wearing this during the summertime. Maybe I can see myself throwing it on a cooler summer night, but I won't be reaching for this. I'd rather reach for Aventus or some of my other bottles. I don't want to hold you guys much longer. I'm just going to go ahead and give you my personal opinion on it and if you should buy it. Is Aventus Absolute worth the price tag? No, I don't think it's worth the $545 price tag. But if you can get it on online discounters, or from if you can buy it from somebody else, do that. But I would not recommend paying retail for this bad boy because it is not worth it. Now, if you're a collector and you want it, get this one with whatever means you need to do to get it, whether it's through retail or online retailer. But get it, because I think there were only 25,000 bottles made in North America, even less for the rest of the world. So make sure you grab a bottle because they might be going up in price. You never know. It's not better than Creed Aventus. If I can give it a rating, it would probably be a 7 for me. It's not too similar to Creed Aventus, so in my book, it cannot be anything closer than a 7. I personally thought it was gonna do Aventus a little better, but this is a completely different fragrance. They could have advertised it as such. They did not need the Aventus Absolute name on there. As for people that love Creed Aventus, I know a lot of people in the community are disappointed with this, and honestly, man, I kind of am too. I'm not gonna say that I'm extremely happy about this release, like, oh my god, Absolute. You know, I waited long. I've had this bottle for 2 months, and prior to that, I remember, like, man, just waiting to get the bottle and thinking, what is it gonna smell like? And literally when I smelled it, I was so disappointed. So I think that's worth you guys knowing. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Aventus Absolute, is it worth it? Yes, if you can get it for cheaper than what they're selling it. But if you're gonna get it for retail, don't even go for it. Buy yourself another bottle of Aventus rather than this stuff. I'm glad I got to do this video for you because a lot of people were asking me about it. I'm not gonna show you guys a sprayer, similar sprayers to all the Aventus bottles, metal cap. And with that being said, my name is Fragrance Master, and I'm out.